Hey folks, Jake here from JTC. Nice Tuesday morning. Got some groceries done this morning. Today, this bad boy. So this is the counterpart to the blue guy. So this one is vintage, roughly around the same time. I think I purchased this one a little later, but I think it's probably a 2009, 2010 product because it's very similar to the blue guy. Hence why I bought it. It fits exactly the same. It looks pretty much identical. So I'm going to be beefing up a bit of the inside up in here, like I did on the blue guy, especially on the finger side here. It adds protection. Uh, might add something in here as well, and maybe again in the middle here. Definitely going to be changing this outer nylon cord here. I'll be using some of the black stuff coming off this because I'm changing that, putting some 120s. So the trick is, you gotta be 120, guys. If you're gonna do a full pocket there, you need one on each side. 120 is the deal. 96, you'll run short. Alrighty, so I will touch base again once I'm done working with this bad boy. Take care. Alright, folks, I've got the gloves stripped down. So completely stripped. So just like in the other one here, this piece in between, they got this cheesy stuff in there. That's all I got in there. So I'm gonna take that out and I'm gonna put a piece of that hard plastic that we get from the leg pads. I'm gonna shove that right in there and be much better. So yeah, so she's all opened up on this side. You can see where I had a piece here. Piece of that's about 1/8 of an inch hard plastic, so that's going to stay there. I'm going to add a piece in here, which will cover the fingers. So you can see there's not much in there right now, eh? I'm going to add a piece in there, that'll help. Probably add a piece up in here. This is the upper thumb area. And then I'm going to add some stuff down here, into down here, just like I did on the blue guy. It'll beef it up. Bottom end's already been done. I added a good, say 5/8 of an inch of hard stuff in there previously. So yeah, so and then I'll relace the entire outside and of course redo the T now, which is completely off. So it'll be a floating T. And I have to put a new rivet on this bad boy here because it was basically on the nylon rope, so kind of useless. Other than that, the T's in decent shape. You don't have to do much with it. And yeah, so next time you see me, I'll be putting this thing on together. Take care now. Hey folks, there's a little past midway point, I guess. So I finished doing the replacing of the nylon rope on the sides and down inside the pocket. So I've added some material up in here, down through here. This was already here. And added a piece in here like I did on the blue ones. I replaced that cheesy little white foam there, that pancake shit they had, with something quite more substantial. Yeah, so one thing I want to point out, when if you're going to do this kind of stuff on your own gloves, I would not cut your remaining nylon rope until you know for sure everything's kosher deluxe. Because if you made a boo-boo, and trust me, I did on my other glove, had to basically restart a couple of spots. So it's a good thing that I just knot it up, leave it hanging, and then once I'm sure it's all done, which I'll do once I redo this guy, these things, then I will trim them and burn the ends and whatnot. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So I replaced a bit of material here because it was worn through. Other than that, like I said, I added some stuff, so it's a lot more beefed up now. It just gives you strength, especially up here when the shots hit. It's just going to add more oomph to it. And of course, I added a piece in here like I did on the blue, so if I do get a shot that hits the palm instead of the pocket, my fingers won't be killing me. Alright, so next time you see it now, it'll be fully done. Take care.
Hey folks, well, I've completed the work on the glove now, so it's all redone. Pleased with it. I much deeper pocket now with the floating tee. Yeah, so I'm happy with it. My voice is a little croaky today. There, I got a shot just left of the Adam's apple yesterday, so I put the hanging protectors back on my masks. That was a bit of a scary moment, but it's all good. Yeah, so the glove's all done, so redid all the outside like I did in the previous segment I was telling you about. So with all the added padding now, it's a much nicer glove, and I have noticed a difference with the blue trapper with the floating tee pocket on it. It's a different feel when you're catching a puck. It's got a lot more room to go in, less of a bounce back factor. I see lots of guys with very shallow pockets on their gloves. It's like, I don't know how they do it, because it's nicer to have the deeper pocket, especially with the velocity of some of the pucks that come in. So there you go, she's all done. I'll be using this on Wednesday. Wednesday I'm playing with the boys at noon. So I'll be back into the black and red gear. And we'll be giving this guy a test, and we'll see how she goes. Hopefully it's good as a result as the blue version of this trapper. Anyways, Jake from JTC will see you guys on the ice. Take care.